base got destroyed again. Because, you know, it's kind of a joke, Dimitri. Haha. But anyway, God is good. Thanks, man. But you know, Kevin, it's kind of like I don't want to quit what I've been building since December. Does that make sense? And not only do I feel like I'm quitting what I've been building, not only do I feel like I'm quitting what I've been building, but I just came out with merch and I am making money. People are buying badges, not a lot of money, but some, a couple $100 every week, whatever. And, you know, there is I did make it to 20K after all. So if I, quote unquote, take a break because of all the hate and do the film, not only will I feel like I'm quitting, but I'll be letting down some people that are really enjoying the character during this tough time in the world. You know? So it's a real weird place I'm in. Not only do I want to continue for the sake of continuing something and not giving up and seeing it through, but I know there are some jolly soldiers left that just, whatever, haven't been manipulated by the hate, whatever you want to say. They haven't followed the wagon. You know? So I'm in a weird place. And even if I was to start editing the film, I don't even know where to start. You know? But I feel like this would be such a... Oh no, Dimitri, they broke it. I'm sorry, my friend. They did break it. They broke it. It's broken. Like I said, because it is high, I'll give you that. There still are some people that I'm making money a little bit. And there are some people that still love Jolly, but they broke it, brother. Oh, they broke it. Because you have to understand, there are about 200 to 300 severe haters, and maybe then another couple hundred, whatever you want to say. And oh yeah, they join my live. They spam. They message people. They start sites. They broke it. They broke it. I've already kind of said more before. Some people who know me know the story. Oh, they've broken and they are breaking it. It's a fact. I wish it wasn't, but it is. Listen, the worst film in the can is better than the greatest film. Man. Yo, Kevin, you know what? I got to screenshot that. Shoot. Hold on. Man, that's great. That is so true. Use your platform to push your film. Your fans will support the film. It's just evolving. I appreciate that, Kevin. I appreciate that. Seriously, I appreciate that. Thank you for the wise and kind words. So whatever remnant I have left, I guess will appreciate the film. It's the truth. It's the freaking truth, man. They only break you if you let them. Nah, that's not true, man. Yes and no. It is true and it's not true. Dimitri, it's a little bit deeper than you imagine. Man, I don't even know where to start or if I should start. Come on, bro. You don't understand. Oh man, I don't know how to answer this without making it too deep. That's not necessary. You really think it's under my control? I got like a few hundred people that are trying desperately to ruin me and make my character and me look bad. You think it's really up to me? To an extent, yes. To an extent, no. I trust in Jesus Christ, but I think it's a little bit out of my control at this point. Come on, brother. The haters are part of the story, usually in the low part of any story. So your middle is already there. You just have a beginning and the ending. Well, I don't know if the haters... When you say story, Kevin, do you mean my story, Vin Jolly as a person, or do you mean the movie I Am Jolly Rabbit? Because in I Am Jolly Rabbit, thus far it's been a mockumentary, my character, and even that, I'm like trying to figure out what's the ending, what's the beginning, how buffoonery do I make it, how much buffoonery. But are you talking about in my personal story as an artist? Because, well, in the movie, that's the thing. I could mention the haters, or the character rather, but it's hard to explain what I'm saying. Thus far, it's just been Jolly Rabbit going around New York City since the middle of the pandemic, trying to get people to hop, laugh, dance, find this Jolly Princess, which he failed. Or, it's a long story. I have an actress, a few actresses actually, that played the Jolly Princess, so I could really, what this movie, do whatever I want. It's hard to explain, Kevin. But Jolly Rabbit doesn't. The hater story is more my story as Vinny. What I'm going through with my character on Instagram. Does that make sense? I mean, I understand sort of what you're saying, but I don't necessarily know that what's going on Instagram and these haters taking my base down again recently. It's hard to express what I'm saying. I don't really know that it's part of I Am Jolly Rabbit. If it is, I don't really know how to intertwine it. Maybe I could. I guess that's the best I can say. But it's part of my story, if I have a story. I mean, we all have a story, but hopefully you get what I'm saying, read between the lines. I guess it's part of my own personal story that this is kind of like the middle, you know, where I built my base, I made a movie, I got it to 20K, now they got me again, what's going to happen? I guess if I was making a movie about my life, that'd be different. But I'm not, at least at this point I'm not. You know what I mean? But if it's about the Jolly Rabbit, the movie I Am Jolly Rabbit, I just personally want to finish the film, and again take advantage of what's going on in my personal life to finish the film. But again, I don't know if I finish the film what angle to go, because I can make this movie totally lunatic. And it has like 5 different beginnings, 5 different endings. It makes no sense. That is the sense, you know, kind of my common theme. I have this one actress who really did, film with me for like 2 months. And then she threw in the towel in January. What do I do with that footage? I even have a cousin that gave her a dress that my cousin never gave back. It's a long story. It's pretty deep. I have like a couple other girls that sort of played the Jolly Princess in the middle of all this, and a bunch of others who were thinking about it. So I could easily make this such a wackadoo film where, I don't know if I'm saying it right, but I could make it such a wackadoo film where I could have it look like Jolly, is he imagining things? Is it reality? Is it fantasy? Maybe that's art. I don't know. As long as I make it, if I bring a flow to it, I don't know how. I could also have it where I cut out the whole Jolly Princess theme and have the whole movie be called. I could have the whole movie. Be called HOP, Happiness Over Pandemic, and the whole damn movie, I'm serious, it'd be easier for me to edit. It'd still be tough, but the whole movie is just Jolly trying to get people to hop with him during a pandemic. Hence the Jolly Rabbit, you know what I'm trying to say? So it could be a silly kind of mockumentary, like, almost like Forrest Gump, but Jolly Rabbit. Does that make sense? Like, in the movie of Forrest Gump, in the middle of the movie, he gets up and he goes, I just started running. I just wanted to start running. You know what I mean? So maybe with this, it could be like a wackadoo kind of, Jolly goes, hey, it's a pandemic, so I'm making a movie to get people to hop with me. And then just find those scenes in the editing process. I have to really look and only film the freaking scenes or edit the scenes where he's trying to get people to hop with him. And that's it. And that's the movie. I mean, I'm just saying, I could do a few different things with this. I could have it where it's kind of like a few things at once. I could have it where he finds his jolly princess, but then in the end, it was just his imagination. So I could film it where I use the girls who were gonna play the role, but then, opted out. And even though that sucks, I could use it to my advantage if I want. What are they gonna do? They're gonna sue me? You know what I'm saying? What do I'm just saying. Maybe they will, but who cares? I'm sorry, but I'm being honest. I could do this in so many different directions. I could have Jolly find a few Jolly princesses in the film. I could have Jolly just get rejected and don't find his Jolly princess, and in the movie, the ending could be where he's on the train saying, God is my Habibi. I don't need a Jolly princess. God is enough. So I could have the movie end where he's sad, but he's happy. He still trusts God, and still show the other parts of the movie where he's making people happy or he's getting rejected or whatever the heck he's doing. And I can mix everything in together and really just call it I Am Jolly Rabbit. It's like a buffoonery introductory to this crazy character trying to make a difference during a pandemic who I guess fails miserably at finding his Jolly princess. And maybe there's some skeptics or whatever the hell you want to call them. He just fails miserably in everything. But nonetheless, his effort is A+. Maybe that would be the overlying message, underlying what the heck the word is. That his effort was good, and his excellence at trying was the one thing he had. And hopefully that would be seen in the film. And that would be like kind of like the in a movie there has to be a message. That would be like the message, I don't know. I mean, I could have it where, I could have it where there is no middle, beginning, or ending, because it's kind of like my style of performance anyway. The character's a lunatic. I could have it where it's a movie, but it's not a movie. It's like kind of like what I do anyway. It's a performance. Is it a performance? By the time you try to figure it out, maybe you're laughing. I hope I'm saying it right. I mean, there's so many ways I can go about trying to edit this film. But at the end of the day, as you said, and as a screenshot, the only way I'm going to do anything is if I do it. And actually, you guys are helping me, just letting me speak right now. Because if anyone knows me, the more I talk about something, the more I might actually do it today, tomorrow, the next day, and I'll do it. I haven't been even talking about it in this film in a long time. So the more I just look into the screen, even if nobody talks to me, and talk about editing this film, well, you know what? I might just start editing this film. But for the longest time, I just been putting it off. And a part of why I've been putting it off is because I was building something on Instagram, and I think I had a legit reason. If you saw that your base was growing, and you saw that your character was, not just getting follows, but good. You know what I mean? You would be committed to what you do. But again, these people have pretty much brought me down to zero now again, so maybe I should edit the film. But yeah. Anybody still here? I kind of made it to my destination anyway, so if you guys left, just let me know. I mean, or I'll just figure it out. I gotta get something. All right. Well, thanks for walking with me, I guess. Yeah, Facebook does this wonderful thing now of not telling me if anybody's watching. I guess everybody left. All All right, I actually made it to my destination anyway. I'll wait another minute, see if anybody comments. Okay. Well, that was a nice long walk, I guess. Thanks for talking, those that are still here. Thanks for listening. Thanks, good walk. I mean, to conclude, I don't really know what the midpoint would be to the last comment of Kevin of the I Am Jolly Rabbit. What would the climax be? I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess. Yeah, I don't know, because it's not really that type of storyline. I guess other than him finding the Jolly Princess, I don't really know if there's anything else in the film that, he is trying to make people happy, and either some people like him and don't like him, but what could possibly be the midpoint? You know what I mean? I don't know, unless I'm just not thinking of it. It's like a wackadoo type of film, What would be the midpoint? I'm not sure what the midpoint would be. I'm not even sure. I'd have to really think about that. Even if it's a silly midpoint, what would the midpoint be? Maybe I could refilm it. Maybe I could refilm a midpoint. I'd have to come up with something. What do you think? I don't know. So. All right, guys. Salute, I guess. Buenas noches. It's kind of weird how this always happens on Facebook. Nobody ever... I'll talk to you guys for an hour. It happened last night, too. It's the weirdest thing. My life is so freaking crazy. Sorry. There was like a few people talking with me, and all of a sudden, nobody's left on the live, or at least no one's commenting. Nobody even said I'm leaving, and now nobody's here. This is such a crazy thing. Wow. This is so weird. Okay. Story of my life. All right. God bless whoever's left. Peace out. Right? I guess nobody's here, so that's odd. It's really odd, actually. All right. That's cool. Sayonara. Hello, is anybody there? All right.